Namaste Arians, welcome to your reading for the month of July 2020. Wow, 6 months have passed already. Do you know how this month was named? So this month used to be called Quintilis, the Roman word for fifth, as this was the fifth month of the Roman year, and it was later on changed to July by the ruler of Roman world Julius Caesar after his family name Julius. Now my question to you is, whose god or goddess or emperor June was named after? So comment below and the answer is going to be declared in the next episode of Taurus. And at the end of the episode I will share with you a tip on how to cleanse a very easy simple way. So come join me as I take you on a journey of your planets and tarot cards. The first week we have for you is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a positive card. This predicts success for some new enterprise that you are starting. You are planting the seeds for a new venture involving the acquisition of money or financial security, prosperity coming your way. Be open to abundance. And then in the first week only we are going to have another lunar eclipse on 4th and 5th of July. Now remember that this is also happening on a full moon. This is happening in the sign of Sagittarius, and we know that moon is connected to our emotions, and so many of us might experience a variety of emotions like high amount of anxiety or stress or anger. Your attention might be scattered, your heart might be low. However, note that these eclipses that are going to happen are like new opportunities coming your way. This is the universe way of removing the old from your life. What is not required from your life will go away, and this will give you new opportunities. So, and this is also going to bring to focus the age-old tussle between home and professional area. You might feel like changing your priorities about work. Remember that you do not need to get stressed. People born on 2, 20, 11, 29 and 22 are going to be highly impacted by this eclipse. Remember to drink water from a silver glass and via moonstone. Then the second week we have for you the 5 of Wands. So this, as you can see, there is some kind of competition going on. Everybody is fighting. So this shows that there is going to be a new competition in your office or business area, and it's time to make certain changes in your business strategy to adapt to what is happening around you, because the new factors that are moving in your life, they are demanding that you change your business tactics or work tactics. Then in the third week of July we have Mercury going direct on 12th of July, ending a long period of miscommunication, misunderstanding, delays, technological issues, your exes cropping up. And then in the same week on 14th of July we have Sun entering Cancer, and this week we have for you the Ace of Cups. So this, as you can see, this reflects new beginnings, new love, or a 1:1 relationship of any kind. Previously unfelt emotions can come into play now. Perhaps you are looking at a same situation with a new perspective, and this is also a right time for a business venture for which you are already planning to go for. Then the fourth week we have for you the Knight of Swords. So this implies that you might get some kind of bad news that relates to you or someone close to you. Some kind of conflict is reflected, usually manual in nature due to the swords representing thoughts. There could be violent differences of opinion around you, with angry messages being sent and received. And this also implies that you need to actually focus on your own intellectual pursuits, and you might be neglecting other areas of your life. Also this card shows that you might be too forceful with your ideas. As a result, you are antagonizing other people around you. So diplomacy is the need of the hour, and with a cool, calculated, diplomatic mind, you will be able to overcome the situation. Then the last week we have for you the Fool. So this card shows that you might be apprehensive about taking a leap into something new in your life, and this card is a validation from the universe that you should step forward, as the universe is supporting you right now. The biggest block that can happen to you is your own doubt. So you have to leap across that, and the universe is supporting you. Whatever you do is going to be a success. So that's all. Now let's talk about the tip which I talked at the beginning of the episode. So you will see a picture of rue oil, and you can buy it from Amazon. Add a few drops of same in your bathing water on Saturday along with half cup of sea salt, and take bath with it. This is going to cleanse your aura from all kind of negativity. So that's all, friends. Here's wishing you that the upcoming month fills your life with a lot of positive energy and abundance of love, money, happiness, and removes any kind of negativity from your life. Until the time we meet again, this is me saying namaste.